Hey guys, so go ahead and grab a mat. If you don't have a mat, you can just sit anywhere comfortable. You can even grab a towel if you want, a beach towel or whatever. And we're gonna start in a comfortable seat with your legs crossed. Okay, so this is just gonna be a couple of minutes. I do plan on doing longer classes, but I think I have to do like a Facebook Live in order to do that. I don't know. I'm still learning all of this stuff too. But I wanted to do something specifically for sciatic pain, discomfort. This will also be good for lower back stuff too. So once you find a comfortable seat, we're just gonna sit up nice and tall, roll your shoulders back, and find a nice tall spine. So we're gonna move the fleshy part out from under us so that we can find our sitting bones. If crossing your legs at the shins is not comfortable on your hips or your knees, feel free to just extend your legs out. I apologize for the sunlight at the top. This is the only space that my mat will fit. Working with what we got, right? So go ahead and find that comfortable seat. Roll your shoulders back and draw your belly button in toward your spine, starting to engage that abdominal lock, Uddiyana Bandha. So we pull the navel in and up, engaging the core and protecting the lower back. From there, hands will rest on your knees or your thighs, and we'll hug our elbows in nice and close to the side of the body. Sitting up tall, we're going to start with a few rounds of Sufi circles so that we can start to warm up our lower body and our hips. So inhale, sit up nice and tall, and then start to roll your chest towards your right thigh, and then come down to center, over to the left. Exhale, roll back on your sit bones. So inhale to the right, through center, to the left. Exhale, rolling back. Inhale, heart comes forward toward the earth. Exhale, roll back. And just doing this a couple times. Again, we're just warming up our hips and our lower back, and you may even be starting to feel sensation in the sciatic nerve, so those outer hips. Good, let's do just one more here. Big inhale as the heart comes forward. Big exhale as we roll back. Good, and then pause wherever you are, and use your inhale to reverse the direction of your circles. So we're doing the same thing. We're just going the opposite way. So inhale, heart will come forward. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, heart will come forward. Exhale, roll back. A couple times like this. Inhale. And exhale, two more. Really start to make them a little bit bigger if you can. Some bigger circles, getting into the hips and the back a little more. Good, and then again we'll pause, and on your inhale, come to sit up nice and tall, and this time reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, we're gonna reach the arms forward and take a fold. Now go ahead and rest your hands to the earth as you drop your head down. Your palms might be coming to the earth in front of you, or it might just be your fingertips, and either way is okay. We want to keep our sit bones firmly grounded to the earth wherever you're connected. So keep that connection nice and firm, stay grounded. And then from that point, we reach the fingertips forward and we lengthen our spine. Relax your head, so let the cervical spine lengthen here, the back of the neck. Inhale, pull belly button towards spine. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Now you can stay here just finding stillness, or you can start to take some natural movements here. So just a gentle sway side to side, just kind of letting the head go. And as you sway side to side, bring your awareness to the outer hips, feeling that sensation. Feel the space in your lower back. And then exhale, fold a little deeper. So take two more breath cycles on your own. Last time, nice big inhale. And then with your exhale, find stillness. Inhale, walk your hands back towards you. Slowly come up one vertebra at a time, hands to the knees, and we'll take a nice big shoulder roll here, just to relax the shoulders down your back. Awesome. From there, let's transition onto all fours for tabletop. So from that tabletop position, we're gonna have knees under hips, palms under shoulders, tops of the feet are gonna press down into the mat. And we're gonna keep our feet behind our knees. So if you were to look between your thighs, you shouldn't see your feet here. So again, we keep that abdominal lock engaged the whole time. So belly button is pulling towards spine. Back of the neck is lengthening. So we're looking toward the tippy top of our mat. And we're just gonna articulate our spine a little bit more here with cat and cow. So on your inhale, keep the tops of the feet pressing and just drop your belly. Tilt your tailbone up and lift your gaze up, finding cow. And then on your exhale, again, we round through the spine, press the mat away, chin comes to the chest for cat. Inhale, drop the belly, tilt the tailbone up, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding through the spine, draw the navel in and press the chin to the chest. Keep going with your breath. Inhale, finding cow, stretching the front of the body. Exhale, rounding for cat, opening the back of the body. Keep going. Moving through cat-cow so that we can really warm up our spine, starting to release and let go of any residual tension in the lower back. We'll move through one more set. Take your time. Good. Exhale, press the mat away. Find that space in the back body. And then inhale, come to a neutral spine once again. Nice flat back, and just kind of sway your hips from side to side here. Gentle release to the low back, and again, gentle stretch in those outer hips. Okay, come back to center. So from all fours, we're going to extend that right leg all the way out. Flex your foot. Keep that leg about hip height. Careful of your furniture. And then just start to point and flex that right foot. Start to make some little circles with the ankle there in both directions. Good, then go ahead and flex that foot, toes point down, and we're gonna swing this right leg over to the left and bring your toes back down. So you're swinging that right leg over the body to the left, and then you wanna take your gaze over your left shoulder and look at your right toes. Now your toes should be curled under here, so you should be able to see your toenails. So top of the foot is not on the earth, we're curling our toes under. Now as you swing your leg over, try to keep that leg as straight as you can so that we can find that release, that stretch on the right side of the body, especially targeting that sciatic nerve now and the lower back. So again, gaze is toward the toes. Take a breath here and feel for that sensation in the outside of the right leg. And then exhale, see if it starts to dissipate. Now, if this already feels like plenty of sensation, you can stay right here. If you are ready to deepen the pose, see if you can walk your palms over to the left-hand side of your mat. They might come off your mat, that's okay. We're just deepening that curve in the spine, that curve in the right side of the body. And breathe. Last breath cycle here, nice full deep breath in. And full deep breath out. Good. From here, if they're not already, you're going to walk your palms back through center underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift up those right toes. Swing that right leg behind you. And now take that right leg all the way out to the right. You stay where you are. I'm just going to turn so it's easier to see what I'm doing. So that right leg is going to be out to the right. Our hands are still underneath our shoulders. Now you can keep the sole of that right foot grounded, or you can rotate the toes up to face the ceiling. Just see what feels better in your body. So from there, we're going to start to rock forward and back. Just a gentle rocking motion here as we start to target the inner right hip, that inner thigh. Still working to release our low back. Breathe. Now again, you can stay here. Continue to rock forward and back if this is enough for you. If you're ready to deepen the pose, then you're going to start to sit back for a half child's pose. So you'll draw the hips toward the left heel, and you'll keep walking the palms forward, bowing your head down towards the earth. Now your forehead might not come to the earth, and that's okay. You can just allow it to make its way toward the earth with every breath. But if you need to keep your head lifted, keep your head lifted. That's perfectly fine. Walking the fingertips forward. So we're either here, or we're up here, rocking forward and back. And wherever you are, take 2 more breath cycles. Awesome job. On your next exhale, find stillness wherever you are. And on an inhale, we press into the palms, we make our way back up. We're gonna step this right leg in, you're right back in table, and you're gonna sway your hips side to side. Release that low back, let it go. And we'll come back to center. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Let's prepare for the other side. So extending left leg back, we're gonna keep it lifted to start. Foot is flexed, toes are pointing down, and we start to make those gentle movements. So pointing and flexing your foot and rolling your ankle out in one direction and then the other direction. And then flex your foot, toes point down, and then we're gonna swing this left leg over to the right. Shift your gaze over your right shoulder to look at your left toes, and remember those left toes are curled under, so you should be able to see your toenails. Looking over right shoulder, breathe. Starting to activate that stretch in the left side of the body, that left sciatic nerve there, breathe. Always the option to stay right where you are, or if you're ready to deepen the pose, we walk our palms over to the right. And we deepen that stretch in the left side of the body. So as you breathe here, really feel for sensation in the outside of that left leg and your lower back. Feel all of that space that you're creating. Last breath cycle here. And then on your next inhale, we're going to allow the hands to come back underneath the shoulders. Lift those left toes up. Swing that left leg back and then bring it all the way out to the left, grounding that foot down. So again, you stay exactly as you are. I'm just going to turn so that you can see me. This time left leg is out to the side, and we start with gentle rocks forward and back. And as you rock forward and back, feel for sensation in that inner thigh. And again, you can stay right here. Or, if you're ready, you can start to sit back toward your right heel. Continue to walk the palms forward so that we can keep lengthening our spine, keep opening the lower back, and then relax your head down towards the earth. Remember, it doesn't have to connect. We're just relaxing the head towards the earth so that one day it can connect. Left leg out to the side. We're getting that nice opening through the inner thigh, the hip. Breathe for 3 more breath cycles on your own. Last breath cycle here. Make it nice and full and deep. And then with your inhale, press into your palms and make your way back up onto that right knee if you're not already. Step this left knee in, you're right back in table. And we sway our hips, side to side. Releasing lower back. And to finish here, we're gonna bring big toes together. Separate your knees out nice and wide and sit your hips towards your heels. Walk your palms forward, bow your forehead to the mat. Arriving in a wide-legged child's pose. Now, if bringing your knees as wide as your mat is too much in your hips, bring your knees a little closer together and just bring them as wide apart as you can where it's still comfortable, it's still accessible. Reach the fingertips forward. Again, keep reaching, keep lengthening as you draw the sit bones back toward the heels. Forehead rests on the mat. And as you rest your forehead on your mat, go ahead and close your eyes and just think about rocking your head side to side, massaging your third eye. Waking up your intuition here. And I invite you to stay in this wide-legged child's pose for about 10 rounds of breath, but stay longer or come out sooner if that's what you need or you want. I hope that this quick practice allowed you to get out of your head and into your body. More to come. Stay well.